The COVID-19 pandemic has caused many of us to change the way we do things, forcing us to adapt.
But one high school class has withstood that test and is using their new way of doing things to help people during unprecedented times.
Malik Wilson gives us the story.
A lot of times we see these huge problems and we know that we can't solve them based on just one simple solution.
Kelsey Kronberg is the entrepreneurship class teacher over at Watford City High School. The class is on its third year.
It's designed to make them start to become forward thinkers and looking for solutions into their daily lives, and then possibly kind of setting up this business aspect.
In a typical year, Kronberg says students are to create a business and try to sell the items or services the business would offer to other students and folks out in the community.
So we did that actually before we took on this challenge.
In light of the pandemic, she says they wanted to shift the narrative of the class to it being less on the receiving end to being more on the giving side.
I told them to ideate, which means come up, look at those people that are in your school, go and empathize with them and realize that there's a core problem that maybe we can solve.
They found that students who were struggling to eat during and after school hours was a key problem at the top of their list. So senior Marion Elliott came up with the idea to create a nonprofit food pantry.
I wanted a way that they could kind of get help for them, and like Ms. Kronberg said, not just them, but their families.
Elliott and her classmates were in charge of all of the logistics, from approval by the school board for funding to even reaching out to the Great Plains Food Bank, who is now on board helping them restock shelves.
I think it's going to go far, and I think it's going to do great things, and I think kids are going to be more accepting to it and will actually want to be a part of it.
Kronberg says the pantry is only in its early stages and they've already supplied over 50 pounds of food to kids in need. She says the plan is to restock every month. Reporting for KX News in Watford City, Malik Wilson.
And their hope is to one day expand the service to have clothes and any other necessities that students might need.
Stay tuned. Coming